exciting, right? Now, I gotta give full disclosure here. I rehearsed and prepared a speech for an honor like this for a very long time. I know, right? That sounds really cool, right? Like, I'm like, what kind of girl is that? No, honestly, I had prepared my whole life to accept the Teacher of the Year award. Because I prepared my entire life to be the best elementary school teacher anyone had ever seen. That was my life's goal. Except for a very short stint in high school when I envisioned winning the Grammy for a duet with LL Cool J. Which my parents are probably like, oh, for the love of God, she's still hanging on to that dream. But yeah, I had worked my whole life and was on the road to be the greatest teacher anyone had ever seen. And then a rare disease happened, twice. My two boys were diagnosed with a very rare blindness, CRB1, LCA. You can probably imagine, I struggled with this for longer than I care to admit. And there was one particular morning when Michael was 3 years old. I was stuck. I got out of bed and made it to the foot of my bed, where that's as far as I made it that morning. And I was stuck in fear of how to raise a blind child well, because I didn't know how to do that. And if I'm being honest, I was stuck in grief over the loss of the life I was supposed to have, you know? And I was having one of my many conversations with God, we'll call it that. It's a full-blown tantrum, one-sided tantrum. And I was getting pretty good at them, giving him the what's now on how this really should go down, you know? And I could hear Michael playing in his room down the hall from mine. So I was doing all this in my head, you know, doing my screaming and yelling tantrum, and I was just like, this is so hard. And I actually think it's mean to do this to a kid. And what did I ever do to deserve this? And then I heard Michael making his way down the hallway. Michael didn't walk. Michael bounced, and he skipped, and he glided through every day. And he made his way into my room and stopped when he was about a foot in front of me, and he said, "Mommy, are you in here?" "Yeah, buddy, I'm right here in front of you on my bed." And he said, "Mommy, I just had to come down here and tell you, isn't this the best day ever?" And I was like, "Is it?" And he goes, "Mommy, the sun is shining, and I'm playing with all my stuff, and I'm just so happy." And then he spun around and went back to his perfect day. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. I thought, he's not stuck. He's not devastated. He wasn't bothered by this blindness thing at all. I was the one stuck and so bothered. And I had such a limited view of this that all I could see was blindness is devastating. What I couldn't see was right in front of me. The happiest 3-year-old, the happiest kid I had ever met. 70% of blind and visually impaired Americans are unemployed. 70%. I mean, look at this room. If 70% was not in here, you know what I'm saying? It gets...
Because I was not sitting near that. And then I see on the left, there's a kid probably 15, 14, and he's doing he had perfected I am so bored and done with this. Look, and he's got his arms crossed, and his legs are stretched out, and his ankles are crossed, and he's looking at his mom like, are you kidding me? And she was yelling at him, but whispering through the gritted teeth, you know, and she was like, I swear to God. And here, I'm like leaning in to see what they're arguing about. And it was an argument about skateboarding. And it was hilarious because she was making the case that skateboarding in a hotel is not appropriate.